Do you have put the message? WhatsApp, Telegram, both? Sorry? Okay. Very good evening, ma'am. Very good evening. Just mute your microphone and video camera. Bharat sir, just mute your microphone, please. I shall not allow anyone in the group. Only I can speak while delivering the lecture, so that's why everybody has to mute their cell phone, please. Should I start at 6:50? There are 40 students right now. Should I start my lecture? These are 42 right now. Around 50 students have requested yesterday. So I have to wait for 2 minutes just right now. At exactly 6:50, I shall start my lecture. What's the issue? These are right. I think the problem is from their end only. Just write that the problem is from their end. Already 43 students have joined using the same ID and password. Ashish sir, just mute your microphone, please. These are 44 right now. Where is Amit from? Okay. Okay, so I need a quick confirmation. Kindly write in your message box that is my voice audible to you? Just write in the chat box if my voice is audible. Okay, okay. I've got the confirmation. Yeah, yes. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. So now within 1 minute, I shall start my lecture. So while delivering lecture, I would request you all to mute your microphones. So I shall mute everyone from my side as well. So you are not supposed to on that. And this video is also being recorded. And if in any case you face any kind of technical trouble or you are left from that, then we shall provide you the link as well. So this video is going to be very much informative from you. Okay. So now just let me mute all the participants upon entry, and we shall not allow to unmute them. And in case of you have any query, you can ask us messages, you can ask me personally, and you can, we have given you our WhatsApp numbers, so you can ask simple your query or question to that WhatsApp number. So now I start my lecture. As you all know, this is Gurpal Singh from Gurusar Education. And as we told you that this is going to be the very first day of our video lecture. So in this video lecture, I shall give you my brief introduction, and after that, I shall start what should be your strategy or your preparation for upcoming NET and JRF examination. So I'm Gurpal Singh, JRF holder in commerce, and I have started this initiative of going with online students from 2018, and it's been 3 years by now. We are serving to the huge community, and we have made number of students qualified using our services. Okay. So we run both kind of groups. We have paid and unpaid system in which we deliver the lectures, in which we serve to the students in a way that they are easily able to qualify the examination. Okay, so now in this video, I have made a presentation by which I shall provide you the knowledge of what your strategy should be for the upcoming examination. And after that, in the end of the video, I shall provide you the links, and whatever the participants have joined our this video lecture, there is an extreme gift for them that we shall give them the free of cost test series and previous paper series as well. Okay. So now I start this video, and I am going to share my screen for the presentation. Now the presentation shall be open to you, and one by one, I shall explain each and every steps of the best ever strategy by which I have qualified, and the number of successful students have qualified this examination. Okay, so now I share my screen to you. I hope this is visible to you. I hope. Okay. So now this presentation is going to be on what should be your preparation strategies. And in the last of the video, I shall allot each and every participant the test series and the previous papers as well. Okay. So this is the gift by us, and our website is gursur.com. As you all know that we held tests on daily basis. A number of students appear in these tests, and we have both kind of groups like WhatsApp and Telegram. And nowadays, the number of our students are increasing because the people are liking our services. So that's why on daily basis, around 80 plus students are attempting in the test, and you know that we deliver the results in the evening time daily. So in this video, as per the demand of the students, the best ever strategies of how to go with the preparation of paper 1 and paper 2, I shall discuss with you. This video is not going to be that much large, I understand completely. And in the last of the video, I shall tell you how to open the test series from our website. Okay. So now I move further. In this slide, I have just written some steps of making your preparation better. Okay. So there are 4 to 5 slides only, and after that I shall deliver you the conclusion of what I have for you in this video lecture. So first of all, what you should do, you must need complete and in-depth notes of a syllabus for both the papers. When I say both the papers, you should not restrict to only one. You should not restrict to only your favorite subject. This should be paper 1 and paper 2 as well. And it doesn't matter whatever your paper 2 subject is, because paper 1 subject is same for each and every candidate appearing in the examination of NET and JRF. Okay. So you must have complete and in-depth note of a complete syllabus. When I say in-depth, that doesn't mean that you must read each and everything. Although these should be in-depth, but these should be in a very brief and short way, because you cannot cover the whole of the syllabus ever. Okay. For example, paper 1 contains 10 subjects. Okay, the syllabus of a paper 1 contains 10 subjects. So for example, the first subject is teaching, then research aptitude, then after that comprehension, then communication, and after that there is ICT, then there is reasoning, then there is mathematics, then a lot of things are there. So you can never go through from each and everything in detail. So that's why you must need complete in-depth but short and brief notes only. Okay, so this is the first requirement for each and every UGC NET aspirant. Okay, so the second one is, this is the best one, and my suggestion, I don't know, whatever the preparation strategy you are adopting, you must give at least 3 hours a day for paper 1. So this is very must thing. Okay, you have to spend this. I don't know how you shall manage. You shall manage in the morning time, you shall manage in the afternoon, evening, or 3 hour doesn't mean the consecutive 3 hour. Okay, half an hour in the morning time, and half an hour after 2 hours, or in this way you can spend 3 hours. And you know that the syllabus of a paper 1 contain 10 subjects, and you must give half of your time, okay, half of your time solely for 3 subjects. These are mathematics, reasoning, and data interpretation. Why I'm telling this? These are the 3 subjects which are very high scoring. Okay, you can score 10 out of 10 from these subjects. Okay, these are very high scoring. Otherwise, whatever the things you go through for a teaching aptitude, whatever the things you go through from the for research, the UGC NET bureau is a very sharp bureau, and they pose the question in a way that you are not able to correct 5 out of 5 question from these modules. Okay, so the only high scoring modules are mathematics, the second one is reasoning, and the third one is data interpretation, and to some extent research as well, because they ask the clear cut questions from the research module. Okay, so all these modules shall contain 5 marks. So 5 multiplied by 4 means 20. 20 multiplied by 2 means 40 marks. You can get highest marks from these modules. Okay, so you can never skip these modules. I don't know how you shall manage. We on daily basis we provide the test series, and we do our system in a way that you are able to understand some questions from these modules as well. Okay, so you have to spend time for mathematics, reasoning, and data interpretation on daily basis, because these are very high scoring subjects. Okay, so I mean to say at least 3 hours a day for paper 1, and half of your time from this time for these 3 modules only. Okay, so now I move further. There is a well-defined syllabus. Each subject contains 10 subjects. Okay, so each and every candidate has to appear for 2 subjects. This is paper 1 and paper 2, and both these subjects contains 10 sub subjects. There are 10 subjects in paper 1, and there are 10 subjects in paper 2, and it doesn't matter whatever the stream you are belonging to. Okay, whether you are appearing for the commerce subjects, whether you are appearing for management, whether this is home science, whether this is education, whether this is economics or computer science or anything, you are given a very defined syllabus of 10 subjects for paper 2 and 10 subjects for paper 1. And let me make you sure that you can never go through from each and every subjects. You cannot master all the subjects. Okay, because the syllabus is too vast for any subject. Okay, so they ask you the question from for past 7 years of study actually. Okay, I have made the analysis from the past experience. In the very first time when I qualified the NET examination, this was in 2014 December test. Okay, so I have a vast experience, and I can tell you that you cannot master whole of the subjects in one go. Okay, so just give up that idea and create some of your subjects as your favorite. Okay, so in paper 1 at least 5 subjects should be there, 5 to 6 subjects should be there which should be your favorite one. Okay, you have to study these on daily basis. Give them half an hour or 1 hour or any time. Okay, and same in the second subject, there should be 5 or 6 subjects which should be your favorite one. Okay, you have to spend time on daily basis on these, because ultimately these modules becomes very high scoring for you, And once these becomes high scoring, then you have not to bother about the remaining subjects. I am not here telling that you have to study only your favorite subjects, but I mean to say that you have to make sure that some of your subjects becomes very high scoring, and some of the subjects in which if you are not able to score very high, but still you are able to manage at the medium level, still you are able to qualify. Because I have gone through from the result of each and every stream, the percentage for JRF is restricted to 60 or to 65 for almost all the streams. Okay, so this is the percentage, and gaining this score is very easy, I think, because if you go through from this strategy, if you are mastering mathematics, reasoning, and data interpretation, then research on daily basis, then these becomes high scoring. You can easily get 35 to 40 questions right in the examination, and your score goes up to 70% in paper one, and it completely covers the requirement for the second subject as well. Okay, so that's why you should make some of your subjects very favorite, and to these subjects you have to give time on daily basis. So the third one is daily one test series only in online format. You should solve. Okay, for both the subjects, for paper one and paper two. My purpose of making this video is to give you test series as well. Okay, it doesn't matter whether you are or paid student or unpaid student. Although the groups are different, although we provide the different services for paid or unpaid students, but we have a lot of things for our unpaid students as well. You can see that in our community there are a lot of students who have never paid us anything, but still we made them able to qualify this examination, and they have been successfully at the position of a research scholars or assistant professor in some colleges in different states in India. Okay, so you should solve test series, at least one test series for each paper, paper one and paper two, whatever your subject for paper second is. But in online format you must solve the test series. When I say the online format should be same as the format of actual examination. Why I stresses always on the online format? The reason is now the paper is not held physically or manually. Okay, so you shall be given a proper screen, and you must have a practice to appear in the test. Okay, you must have a same kind of user interface. Okay, you must have a same kind of user interface, and you must have a practiced it on daily basis. So that's why your answer is not wrong. Okay, because sometime in hesitation we know the exact answer of a particular question. I know the answer of a question can be A, but wrongly I tick in the C option because I am not in very much familiar with the user interface of actual examination or the online format of the examination. So that's why what you have to do is to practice on in online format daily basis at least one test series for both of your subjects. Okay, and most important thing, doesn't matter what your marks are. It doesn't matter whether you get 0 marks. Okay, do not demoralize from this point of view. Okay, I got only 42% marks in my first attempt. Okay, it was in 2013 December, and I was very much demoralized. Okay, and you know how much did I get the hike for qualifying JRF at the time in 2018 July when I qualified JRF. The requirement for qualifying JRF for general candidate was 63%, and I got 68% because that was the dedication, and I followed the same strategy which I am telling to you right now. Okay, so doesn't matter whatever your marks are, you have to appear in the test series. Okay, just solve one test series for each subject that I have written. And last, never ever forget to solve previous papers again in online format. You can never forget that. Okay, although maybe this is your habit to study the hard copy as well, but you have to go through from the online format of previous papers as well, because sometimes the questions are posted or your experience becomes such a grateful, so that you can get to know what kind of questions are being posted from a specific module. Okay, so you can never forget to solve previous paper in online format. Okay, the most important thing lastly I would like to tell you all that you have to study at least 6 to 8 hours daily. I know that some of my students are doing regular jobs, some of are assistant professor in the colleges, some are doing job in banks, and someone are very busy in the daytime, so they can divide their time. I am not saying to you to study consecutively, okay, but you have to study, you have to spend at least 6 to 8 hours a daily, okay, for qualifying JRF, because the aim of me for my student is not restricted to only NET. This is national eligibility test. I wish everyone to qualify JRF because your 5 years are very much secure once you becomes the research scholar. Okay, so spend this time by now. I don't know whether whatever the attempt you are appearing for, maybe you are attempting for June, this June attempt, maybe you are appearing for the December 2021, but you have to spend that much time. And at least 1.5 or 2 hours should be dedicated to your favorite subjects. And most importantly, these should be mathematics, reasoning, data interpretation, and finally the research aptitude, because my experience says that these are very high scoring marks, because I was very low at the time of my preparation from higher education and the environment as well. Okay, so these were not of my interest, and ICT was not of my interest, so I knew that I cannot score higher in these fields. So these were my favorite pen. I am stressing on these because these are very sure to get marks. Okay, so now in the last, I would like to tell you that you have to, in conclusion, that you have to study for paper one. After that, you have to solve the test series for paper one. Then you have to study for paper two. Then solve test series for paper two. And in the meantime, you can go with the previous papers whenever you get the time. Okay, in your meantime, you can solve out the online format previous paper. So now I stop sharing this screen, and I hope you would have understood that. And now in the last, I would like to show how to get the test series free of cost from our website. So I share the screen again so that you are able to understand. So this is our website. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to click on the, so these are some of the icons: home, about, JRF, subject, study schedule, then today's test. In this link, while clicking, you get the everyday's test. So this was today's test. So while clicking on that, you are redirected to this test. You have to click on the test series, and after clicking on the test series, you shall be asked with your subject. Okay, whether this is commerce, this is paper one, this is management, this is education, home science, computer science. We have a lot of subjects to be served. You have to click on the attempt today's test. While clicking, you shall be redirected to the test series, and this test series will be changed on daily basis for all those students who are regular with us. Okay, so the question is shown to you, and this user interface is the same kind of user interface which shall be given to you at the time of your examination. Okay, so you have to be very much in coherence with this kind of user interface. So in this way, you can click on the previous papers link, although these are some of our paid services. But if you are our regular students, even if you are unpaid, then I am sure that we can provide you a lot of things with us. So in this way, I have completely explained you how you can get test series, whatever your preparation strategies should be there. So we run both kind of groups. These are paid and unpaid. So for unpaid, we provide each and every notes for the required subjects. And finally, just I would like to tell you that whoever could not appear in this video lecture, the recording shall be provided to you. And finally, thank you so much for joining me for this video. I hope you would like this video. And to all the regular students, I am certainly sure that we shall provide to you the test series, whether you are paid or unpaid. But if you join our paid system, I am 100% sure that from our end, we shall make you able to qualify JRF, not only NET. Okay. Thank you so much. This is Gurpal Singh. Thank you for joining to me. And the next lecture topic shall be delivered to you in our group. Okay. Thank you so much.